Here in Germany, the Mercedes-Benz team there is setting new standards for range and efficiency using electric power. The Vision EQXX concept car travels more than 621 miles on a single charge, thanks to advanced aerodynamics. For example, the drag coefficient of an ordinary passenger car is about 0.3, while that of this concept car is only 0.17. The engineers also followed the latest trends and made everything as environmentally friendly as possible. The interior trim uses bamboo, vegan silk, and materials derived from mushrooms and cacti. There's also a solar panel that, in ideal conditions, will increase the range by 16 miles per day. It's time to set sail. Perhaps in the future, a vessel like this will help us enjoy cruising the seas and oceans. This 150-foot catamaran yacht with a unique stabilization system was presented by Servo Yachts and Shuttleworth Design. The main feature is the active suspension with a stroke of 16 feet, which will ensure comfort even in rough seas. The electronic systems of the ship evaluate the surroundings in real time and adjust the suspension so that the deck remains in the horizontal position. Several versions of the yacht are already available, one of them for 10 guests and 11 crew members. The helicopter you have always wanted. The creators of this project are sure it is a great option for private buyers, combining a luxurious design and the latest technical solutions. The specifications are impressive: a 500 horsepower engine, 162 miles per hour cruising speed, an 808-mile range, and the capacity is 5 people. The helicopter was developed by the British company Hill Helicopters, and the head of the company, Jason Hill, said the HX50 is the first clean sheet helicopter in decades. That's one of the reasons why it's cheaper than similar vehicles. The company is currently accepting pre-orders, with the first deliveries scheduled for 2023. This is a concept from the South Korean company Hyundai. At CES 2022, they presented their vision of the city of the future, showing various transport innovations. Special attention is paid to robotics and the metaverse, a constantly active virtual space for various interactions. They also focus on people with limited mobility. These pods, called plug-and-drive modules, will help them get out of the house and ride around the city. The pods dock with a special platform, creating a kind of bus. Also, vertical takeoff and landing vehicles will be actively used. The company's ultimate goal is to implement the mobility of things ecosystem. It implies seamless mobility in cities and challenges existing modes of transportation. This and other similar bikes are being built to set new speed records. The idea is to build a version that runs only on human strength and makes maximum use of aerodynamics. Competition in the pursuit of records is fierce. In 2013, the Dutch team Human Power managed to reach 83.13 miles per hour. In 2015, the Canadian Velo team went further by accelerating to 86 miles per hour, and in 2016, there was a model called ETA, which reached 90 miles per hour. Pilots are assisted by cameras, as well as onboard computers that give prompts at the right moment. Materials include carbon fiber, and the drop-shaped design requires piloting practically lying down, like in a Formula One bolide. The French have also managed to surprise us. The engineers from Alpine have joined forces with Italian design students and presented a concept supercar with a hydrogen engine. The model is known as the Alpine A4810, and the numbers were chosen for a reason. 4,810 meters is the height of Mont Blanc, one of the iconic peaks of the Alps, and the highest mountain in the EU. In addition, Mont Blanc is located on the border between Italy and France. Sadly, the model will not hit the markets. In fact, it's just a way to showcase the talents of the next generation of automotive designers, as well as to pay homage to Alpine's history. The design is inspired by F1 cars, with active use of carbon fiber. And the color scheme creates a contrast that highlights the most striking elements. Another product from France, this time developed at Renault. Behind its plain appearance, there are some curious design solutions, so don't rush to any conclusions. The concept was presented in 2002 and surprised us with a transparent roof that made the interior seem bigger, folding seats which allow to turn the interior into a zone for lounging, and unusual doors. The front doors open forward and the rear doors open backward, and there's no pillar between them. A Renault Clio was used as a base, and some design elements are inspired by the Renault Megane. It features a 73 cubic inch diesel engine. As you can see, not all concept cars should be sporty, trimmed and upgraded with powerful engines, because the regular buyer would rather buy a more comfortable and practical car. Let's look at this creation of Chinese engineers. They produce these displays which can be twisted and rolled. They're very compact. The 17-inch OLED screen is only 0.08 inches thick. There's also a tiny AMOLED screen that measures 6.7 inches and expands to 7.8 inches with a single tap. The production cost is reduced by about 20%, which brings us closer to the mass implementation of these products. According to the manufacturers, the market potential is enormous, and by 2025, the market for smartphones with flexible displays will be 80% more profitable. Let's hear from engineers from Germany, or to be more precise, from the company Rheinmetall, which often appears in our videos. They introduced the concept of the latest KF51 Panther tank. At the moment, the exact characteristics of this vehicle are unknown, and the model presented at the Eurosatory is more of a technology showcase, but the company did reveal some details. The tank will be equipped with a smoothbore gun L52 for 5 inches. It features a 7.62mm machine gun, which can be remotely controlled. The crew will be able to fly Hero 120 kamikaze drones with a range of about 25 miles. The tank weighs approximately 130,000 pounds, and the model is tailored to fit the NGVA architecture, which implies connection of all tank systems to a digital network available to all crew members. We continue our tour across Europe. Next is Italy. Lazzarini, a design studio our most faithful viewers already know, offers an improved amphibious yacht concept. It's able to move both on water and in the air. In both cases, it will be assisted by 2 555-foot shells reminiscent of airships and 8 electric motors rated at 950 horsepower each. They'll be powered by solar panels. The authors of this project estimate that the boat will have a top speed of 115 miles per hour in the air and just over 6 miles per hour on the water. Passengers will enjoy 10 guest rooms with large windows, a dining room, and a lounge. Now let's go back to Italy, to the Lazzarini design studio. This time we're going to check out some floating apartment blocks, which can be perfect for resorts. The units are known as Pearl Suites, and the standard version includes everything you need for a comfortable stay. The 237 square foot space includes a terrace, a bathroom, a toilet, and a transformable studio bedroom. The roof, partly made of photochromic glass, folds down so that you can comfortably sunbathe in good weather, and a small electric motor is provided for maneuvering. From the creators of UFO, now for humans, jokes a YouTube user. Next up is a concept from Microsoft. They presented the workplace of the future. The concept received the prestigious Red Dot Design Award, and you can immediately see why the committee was so impressed. According to their idea, the work pod will contribute to efficient work in large offices. The side sections with loudspeakers are an alternative to classic partitions. and the back part can be easily removed. Moreover, the pod adapts to the position of the employee. For example, its elements are moved so that it's more convenient to use the screen. This is possible thanks to a patented system of sensors and cameras, and of course, the screen is touch sensitive. An ambitious new nuclear-powered design for a flying hotel that never lands is exactly the concept that you're seeing on your screen. 20 engines, up to 5,000 passengers, and the ability to dock with conventional airplanes. These are just some of the features of the Sky Cruise project. The concept stands out for complete autonomous control. To put it simply, human pilots are just not needed. Visitors will be able to enjoy swimming pools, a shopping mall, cinemas, gyms, and other amenities. However, commenters online are skeptical. If physics and aerodynamics didn't exist, then this vessel might actually be able to take off, noted one of them. Next is a version of a vehicle that looks like it came straight from the set of Transformers. Created by the Chinese designer Connery Zhu, the model is designed for 2 people and is surprisingly creative. Each wheel is able to move autonomously and has an independent suspension. There's a section between the rear wheels for a spare one. The front lights are also interesting. They rotate, opening another set if necessary. The engine is electric, and the design is reminiscent of something between the Batmobile, Cars for the Dakar Rally, and various game cars. Do you think the SUVs of the future will look like this, or are there more interesting options? Now let's check another unusual product. This time, it's a multi-purpose vehicle for polar exploration. The front part of the concept is a fully fledged tractor unit, and closer to the middle there are living and research sections. The configuration of the sections can be changed, resulting in a compact research station. According to the author's idea, the vehicle will be powered by a fuel cell electric engine. Different kinds of equipment, including solar panels, can be placed on the roof. The project was created in cooperation with the International Polar Foundation, and reflects not only the needs of scientists, but also the trend towards environmental friendliness.